Bros Productions is proud to present Kansas City Jets High School Travel Hockey. Kansas City Jets Hockey is brought to you by the Bortnick Law Firm, Donovan Service, Golf Track, the Kansas City Ice Center, KC Ice, Minding the Gap, Myers Brothers, Packer Fastener, the Midwest High School Hockey League, and Beck Bros Productions. Now, Kansas City Jets Hockey.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome out to the Liberty First Credit Union Arena, formerly Ralston Arena, Community Center side. Joel Decker and Gary Scamona, Kansas City Jets Hockey. Jets set to take on the Omaha Junior Lancers here in the Saturday finale varsity game. After a bit of a heartbreaker, the JV team dropping a 2-1 decision to the Junior Lancers, giving up a goal a little over 2 minutes left to go in the game when they gave that up. We'll see if the Jets can do better on the varsity side of things. Teams at center ice ready to go. Lane Whitrock taking the draw. Camden Krugel in net for the Jets, and Vincent Diagosto for the Junior Lancers. And Gary, you mentioned that the last time these two teams played in Kansas City, as we get a shot right on and a save by Diagosto early on in this one. It was the Jets coming away with the victory on the varsity side.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that'll happen again tonight. JV's lost at home, and varsity came back and won, so let's hopefully we get that tonight.
So off the face-off, puck poked out to center ice, and chasing it down. Eklund able to play it up the far boards. It comes near the line and out to center ice. Brody Lee, good to see him back in action this weekend. Out there with Whitrock and Eklund.
Yeah, we got Brody back, and we got, nice shot by Brody again.
And then the rebound was...
Kel Smith. Kel Smith's back, too, so that we lost it. He didn't play on Saturday.
And another shot by Lee and a save by Diagosto, and he
Diagosto didn't really see it and caught his pad and didn't trickle by him, so he ended up making the save. We will not have Chase Redmond today. He's out with an injury, and Derek Elam, he's out too with an injury. So we're down 2D in varsity, but we did get the forwards back. So
already a couple of shots early on in this game for the Jets. As the Cale Smith line comes out.
He only gave us 2. I thought we had about 3 or 4, to be honest with you, but
I agree.
That's okay.
In the meantime, Cale Smith out there with Bennett Lemke and
Jasper.
Jasper Nicholson.
Yeah.
And that play is offsides. We get a whistle and a face-off. Minute 15 into this first period, no score. Bring the face-off all the way back to the Omaha line. They'll leave the Lemke line out there. Ekton, who played the JV game, out there with Jackson Norman on the points.
Yeah, him and Shady, and McAfee too, they all played. In Jasper, we have 4 guys play the JV game.
And Luca Baker was supposed to play, wasn't he?
Luca Baker too. We have 5 guys play, yeah. No, JV game. So that's right now. That's with all these injuries, and we're seeing that happen a lot with the Jets.
Well, the good news is this is the last regular season road trip.
Yeah.
And so the last 3 weeks we'll have some home cooking and hopefully can get some of these injuries taken care of as that goes on goal, and Krugel will
too
just
bad
hang on.
And Elam Derek, I mean, he's injured and missed a week. Then he thinks he can come back. He thinks he feels good, and then the knee bothers him again, so he's out again. So he probably needs to get healthy. Somebody didn't like that. Okay.
They will kick Severa out of the center ice face-off, and Whitrock wins the draw.
Now, Whitrock's been doing very well winning draws lately. This Mike is playing with Bloom. That's because both of their partners are out. Oh, let's make smart plays here, Lane. Okay.
They do get it out to the Omaha line.
That's
that one's
gonna be an
dumped
icing.
in. We'll see if they're going to wave it off.
Wow, why?
Now
well, one guy did, the other guy didn't.
I'm going to say, they definitely, one of them definitely very emphatically laid off.
The one that was closer to it, but
Yeah.
I think the guy behind made the right call.
Yeah, I would agree. So we'll see Brody McAfee out there with Wood and Brenneman on this line. Brody wins the draw, comes back out to Amon at the point. Tried to send it down low, but the Lancers will send it back into the Jets' end, and Bo Bloom will go back for it. This time it will not be icing. And it was kept in by the Lancers, and a shot right on, and Krugel the save, and he will hang on. 2.5 minutes into this one. Senior night for the Lancers. I don't know if that'll mean anything. Sometimes, you know, you'll get the impassioned game out of your team because it's senior night. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes the visiting teams likes to spoil those.
Yeah. It
and
happens.
sometimes they don't.
How come we don't have a homecoming? You know, like they do in football and stuff.
We got senior night.
Yeah. Well, but football has senior nights too.
Right.
That's why I thought about it. It was like, you know, football has senior nights.
We do have homecoming.
We do?
Yeah, kind of.
We have alumni weekend.
It's called the teddy bear toss.
Well, of course, we have that.
The reason we don't have homecoming, Joe?
Yeah.
The main reason?
No dance?
Well, that. Because all the kids don't go to the same school.
That is true.
We're not going to have 14 homecoming. Actually, Mason City did that one year. We went up there and had a homecoming for a certain high school. Yeah, every weekend was a different high school one. That was in the old North Barn. Remember that cold barn, Joe?
I do remember that. And having to climb up those rickety stairs.
Yeah.
Face off in the Jets' end. Omaha dangerous here as they play that one off the end boards and wide. Then the rebound was also coming wide, but boy, that was laying in the high slot just at the top of the crease for a minute.
Nice play by Luca Baker to get it out.
Brody Lee gets it into the zone. Eklund can't get a stick on that one, but here's Lane Whitrock. He got it into Eklund a shot, and that hit traffic, ends up going wide. Puck comes out to center ice. It's taken there by Robert Lee. And a long shot blocker save by Krugel. The rebound comes up the near boards. Lancers keep it in. That played right in front, but Lee will take over and back the other way. Brody Lee on left wing. Boy, Eklund was tripped there pretty good, but no call. And the puck comes back to Jackson Norman in the Jets' end. Up ahead. Arnold can't get a stick on that one. Walsh will try and get it into the zone. Jets take over, and Ekton got it ahead for McAfee, but he overskated.
Yeah, Wood kind of interfered. I don't know if he was going for Wood, and then Wood was trying to tip it to McAfee, but either way, it didn't work.
Nope.
Whatever they were trying to do.
In the meantime, Omaha looks to break out from behind their net. Lancers play it up the middle of the ice, and it's tipped ahead by Samard. That would be Luke Samard. If you remember, Eli was their goalie last year.
Yeah.
There's Wood with the puck. He will just dump it in, goes in on goal. Steered aside by D'Agosto, excuse me. And try to work in his Severa. Jets take over. Long rink-wide pass. That was for Cale Smith, but he had it taken away, and Amon will go for a skate in his own zone. He plays it up the near side boards, but goes right to the Lancer player, and he dumps it in. Probably going wide, but off the pad of Krugel. Up ahead looking for Nicholson. Got it in the middle for Lemke. Lemke works in on right wing, a shot. That was just wide of the goal. And Goes past Bloom and out to center ice. Amon is back, trying to work around him, but Krugel will punch it into the corner as Cutler tried to work in.
Oh.
Now back the other way. Nicholson couldn't catch up to that one. And it is carried in by Boucher. And that one goes off a stick and out of play, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off.
Okay, said I missed it. What happened? We got the whole setup.
So face-off coming up in the Jets' end to the right of Camden Krugel. Whitrock line will come back out. Face-off into the corner. Bloom will play it around far side for Amon. He just played it in the middle. It'll bounce past Brody Lee. Lancers take over, trying to work in Robert Lee. That was taken away from him along the near side boards, and it comes out to center, and here's Whitrock with it. He'll work in, and then across, in for Eklund, a shot right on, and Diagasto a save, and we'll get a whistle.
That must be off. No, we got a roughing penalty on somebody. Looks like Omaha here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if the Jets power play is a little bit better than varsity power play is a little better than the JV one was today.
We shall find out. Roughing the call.
Looks like these kids all went to Canes. I'm smelling some chicken over here, Joe.
So Evans is getting the penalty.
Well, this is a little different.
Oh, we got
power play.
We got. It's not a power play.
Oh, it's 5-on-5.
Yeah,
they called Bo
they
Bloom
called-
too. Okay, I was going to say this. This does not look like a great power play team, or at least the one we want to put out there.
Wood with a hit, and we got an offsides call, I guess. It's interesting because the Jets were the ones who took it into their own zone, but they blew it dead. So face-off goes to the same spot regardless. Again, 5-on-5 hockey on the coincidental minors.
I think they felt they were just both hitting each other a little bit too much.
Wood off the draw, will play it off the sideboards and into the Lancerette. Comes ahead, Norman knocks it down, but this plays offside.
Way offsides.
Jets a little late in clearing the zone.
Yeah, I mean, Norman was just going. There's no way Wood was going to get back in time. And if Norman stopped, he would have got the puck stolen. So it was a good play.
He might have been able to dump it in, though.
That he might have.
Another whistle, and there's
And
going to
gave
be
Wood
a
a-
penalty.
What? Omaha's getting one. Okay. Now we do have a power play.
It would appear so.
Yeah.
A roughing call. No,
No trip.
tripping call.
Okay. We don't have. We're not going to have Bloom on the point here. So let's see. Well, he's got Lee back though. Who's going on the weak side over here? You only got 4 guys out there. Come on, Reg. You need somebody weak side. Now he's going to put back.
So Luke Samard goes off for tripping. McAfee's coming out to play the other point, so we've got 5 forwards out there.
Right.
Here's McAfee, cross for Lee. He'll walk in, try to play it right through the middle, then a shot that hit traffic, and the net comes off, and we'll get a whistle. Only 12 seconds have gone by on the penalty. Jets with their first power play.
I don't think the plan was not to have. I know the plan was not to have Bo out there.
Yeah.
Running the point where Brody is.
But he's
you
otherwise.
Can't use him when you're in the box.
I was going to say he's otherwise engaged right now.
He's otherwise taking other opportunities.
Jets did win that draw, but were unable to get good possession, and so now the Lancers have been able to kill off a good half a minute or so of the power play.
The problem is Whitrock went to pass it back and lost it.
Yeah.
And then when he did that, there you go, ringing around. That's what you got to do there.
Eklund over there. Lancers can't clear the puck along the far boards. Goes back in the net. They'll ring it around near side, and Brody Lee was able to keep it in right point, sends it down low. Just can't get a stick on it. Whitrock again. Now Smith played it back, and it's out to center ice. Shorthander trying to work in. Shot, and a rebound shot, and Krugel made the save as Boucher had a couple of opportunities
Still got
there.
30 seconds.
Brody Lee will
Brody Lee won't do anything.
Well, he
I know
played
he
it
tried
ahead,
to do,
but
just didn't work.
he actually hit Cale Smith with the dump-in attempt. 20 seconds ago in the man advantage. So here is McAfee again. Now this time got it over to Norman, who dumps it in. Puck around the near side boards. Penalty is over. Jets 0 for 1 on the power play. Jackson Norman up ahead. Amon. Jets can't get it in, and back the other way. This is Walsh. Logan Walsh's shot went right through the middle. It's kept in by Pruss. Now comes in the middle, a shot, and that hit, I believe, a stick and goes out of play. And we'll get a whistle on the faceoff. Seven and a half minutes left to go in the period. Scoreless game from here at the former Ralston Arena.
So far, Joe.
Lemke on the draw. Bloom out of the box. On the ice now. Goes into the corner. Lancers take over right point. Walking in front, a shot. Krugel the save. Left a big rebound, but Amon was able to clear that out of harm's way. Lancers still dangerous here. Sharp angle shot came right in front. Boy, that was a big opportunity for the Lancers, but whoever it was in front of the net couldn't get a good stick on it. Ended up going wide of the goal. Lemke again. He'll try the far side, and he put it into his own bench, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. 7 minutes left to go in the first period. Another face-off in the Jets' end.
Omaha shooting the Jets 10-7 at this stage of the game. At least that's what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, I haven't updated that for a while. I guess I should. Off the draw, puck goes back in the net. Acton couldn't get a stick on it, but Norman will play it across, and Eklund out to center ice. He lost it. Tipped away by Acton. Now it's picked off again by Stone. Break. Comes in front. Shot. That goes just wide by Severa and comes right out in front. Krugel will hang on. Another face-off in the Jets' end. This one to the right of Krugel. And that shot right on, and a save by Camden. And Jets and Acton got it out to center ice. Right wing pass for Lee. He'll work in. He's trying to send it across for Eklund, but that never got through. Then here's Whitrock. He fanned as he tried to pass it in front. Comes away, and then Norman a shot. And a save by D'Agosto. And he will hang on for a save and a face-off, excuse me. This one will be in the Omaha zone to the right of Vince D'Agosto. But Rockline stays out there. Omaha center gets chucked, and comes back to Bloom, a shot, and that was blocked by the Lancers. Rebound shot.
Yeah,
Also
Bo was just a little bit too late to pull the trigger on that one.
got it again, couldn't pull the trigger again. Then Whitrock, a shot that hit a leg. Puck comes out, Amon. Now they get it back to Bloom. Bloom straight away, a shot, and that was steered aside by Gasto. Comes out to center. Back in was Whitrock, and they say it was offsides. I'm not sure exactly why.
I guess from our angle, didn't look that way. But
Yeah. I don't know if he thought somebody was still in the zone, but
didn't think they were.
we'll get another whistle, and both teams have a chance to change players. McAfee won that draw. Comes back again to Bloom. Got it to Wood, got into the zone. Out there with Arnold as well. Puck near the line. And try and force it in, but it comes back out. Arnold will dump it in. Puck along the far boards. Goes back into the near corner. Lancers try and play it out. Arnold kept it in. Puck comes out from the near side boards, and Arnold will dump it in.
Arnold's going. No, don't take a penalty, Arnold. That's it.
Bloom goes for a skate. Will play it ahead for McAfee, but he had it taken away by Wynn. And once again, this is Chase Evans. He played it over on the right wing, and then it was dumped in by the Lancers out of the net. Krugel for Chucky. Let's try and break it out to center. Wynn was able to keep it in, but now on a second effort, the Jets play it out to center ice. Here's Wynn again. Played it ahead for Lee. Goes wide of the net. Smith. Now Lemke took a hit, got it ahead. Nicholson trying to work in a long shot. And Augusto saw that one all the way, and he'll hang on for a faceoff. 4:04 left to go in the first period. Still a scoreless game. Face off to Augusto's right. Lemke out there with Nicholson and Smith. Comes out to center ice. Lancers get it out to center ice. Walsh with the puck on left wing, trying to work in. That shot was going to go wide. Camden Krugel stuck out a leg, and then it comes right through the crease area, and that one will go on goal, and Krugel will make the save and hang on. 3:35 left to go in the first period. Shots now 13-9 in favor of the Lancers. Whitrock will come away with the draw. He played it off the sideboards, trying to get it to Lee. Who almost had a breakaway.
Yeah,
but
he just missed that.
Here's Whitrock trying to work in.
Looked
He
like
was
a trip
knocked
to
down.
me.
Got in front, all alone. Lee, a shot and a save to Gasto. And the rebound taken out to center ice.
Yeah, Brody just couldn't control that puck. Tried to shoot it best he could. Well, if he controlled that, he could have put it right over his shoulder.
He did seem to have a better opportunity, but Krugel will make the save here and hang on. 3:07 left to go in the first period. Both teams will change players. Face off to the right of Camden Krugel. Walsh on the draw along with Lemke. Puck comes out toward the line, went through a maze of players, ended up going wide of the goal.
Yeah, Bo got his skate on that one and kicked it wide.
The puck's still in the Lancer end. They get out to center ice. Come on, now Nicholson trying to make a move into the zone. Nicholson has it, a shot from a sharp angle, and that goes on goal. And DeGasso was able to make the save. 2:35 left to go, regulation, or I should say first period. Shots now.
Boy, you're trying to get this game over, Joe?
It's dinner time.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a late one tonight.
Yep, senior night.
Start a half hour after. Oh, Whitrock. Oh.
Couldn't get it on goal, but then, boy, he had Eklund right down low. Couldn't get him the puck either. Back the other way. They'll work into the zone. Nice sweep check that time by Norman. And then here's Nicholson up ahead for Whitrock. Got into the zone. Works to the left side. Tried to play it across. He was looking for Lee. Never got to him.
Shot one on goal, actually.
Acton tried to play it to Norman. It was picked off by the Lancers. They'll work in front. Oh, centering pass, but we're going to get a whistle.
That must be off.
Yeah. So we'll get a face off.
2 minutes to go in the period. A solid 2 minute. And then we are at the 2 minute timeout.
Excited about the Super Bowl?
Excited about my Super Bowl square numbers.
Okay.
That's all. I don't care who wins. I guess I want Seattle to win. I'd like to see Donaldson win one, but otherwise I don't care.
Off the face-off, Bloom after for it. Goes back in the net, centering pass. But the Jets take over and Wood. Well, he tried to get it to Brenneman. That was behind him, but Lee will dump it in. Minute 45 left to go in the period. McAfee knocked that down. He'll try and walk in front with it. He had it taken away from him now. And back the other way, trying to work in. This is Boucher. He had it knocked away.
Come on, Bo.
Bloom
get it out of the zone.
Basically just handed it right to the...
He did. It went off his skate, almost went in.
Yeah. Off the stick of Wynn. Now here's Wood. He'll play it out to center ice.
High stick. Oh, they didn't call it.
No. Wood again, lost an edge. Puck along the far boards. Lancers finally take over and dump it in.
Less than a minute to go in the period. Uh-oh. They didn't like that pass.
They did get it out to center ice at least. Wynn will dump it back in. Let's clear the zone. Up ahead, this is Smith. He's played it to DeGasto, basically, who scooped it up and played it to his defense. They'll dump it in. Norman got it out to center ice. Norman again. Now it's carried on by Acton. He'll just dump it in wide, and Wynn scoops it up and hangs on. We'll get a face-off. 21 and a half seconds left to go in this first period. Still scoreless here from the former Ralston Arena. Woodrock out there to take the draw. He got it back to the point, and a shot by Acton, and caught by the goaltender DeGasto. We'll get another face-off with 18 seconds left to go. Rock tried to tie him up in the dot that time. Couldn't get it to Acton, or Eklund actually. And then a shot by Whitrock went off a stick. Puck comes back out to center, 3 seconds left. And that's pretty much going to do it for the period. And the teams will go to the locker room without having solved anything. It's scoreless after 17
we
minutes.
solved nothing, Joe. It's 0-0, and the shots are 14-14, so we are dead even.
Even all the way around.
Even all the way around.
All right, we'll go to our intermission slideshow and come back with a second period in a little bit right here on Kansas City Jets Hockey. Going back out to Ralston Arena, Joel Becker and Gary Scamona, Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets taking on the Omaha Junior Lancers. And we are underway here in the second period of play, so we'll see how things go.
I'll try to do both, Joe.
I'm going to say, well, we lost our guy. What happened?
I don't know where you are. Hopefully he comes back. Okay. This is going to suck, I'll be honest with you.
You finally know how the other half lives. Well, right off the face-off, kind of walk in front, backhand, forehand, backhand, and a good save by Krugel, who has lost his stick, and he gets a shot right on, and he was able to cover up on that. So a couple of good sequences there for Camden Krugel, as that was Magnus Krinklaw, who had the opportunity there for the Omaha Junior Lancers. And Krugel had to come up big there. So, good start for the Lancers. See if the Jets can't push back here a little bit.
Yeah, 2 quick shots for them.
Yeah. Well, and not just shots, those were really good opportunities.
Yeah.
The breakaway opportunity, essentially, for Krinklaw. And then after, I don't know exactly why Krugel had lost his stick. I mean, it was like he threw it away. I thought the funny thing is that I thought maybe for the, he'd broken his stick or something like that, but he didn't. Or at least he hasn't gone back and gotten a new one. So, regardless, action continues on, and here's Krinklaw again trying to work in, and a shot right on, and the rebound was right there at the crease area for just a second. The Jets defense did a pretty good job of keeping the Lancers at bay and preventing them from being able to get another shot on goal.
I guess our JV guy's not coming back.
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Mr. Corin.
Yeah.
Where's Will?
He keeps stats for the varsity goals.
Yeah, I noticed that. So he also was keeping face-offs, by the way. Bennett Lemke 4 for 6 on face-offs in that period.
Okay. Here he comes.
He was.
Owen's going to do it for us.
Ah, very nice. Well, I'm glad somebody's here.
You can wear the headphones if you want, Owen.
Even if he is a few minutes late.
Yeah, that's okay. Somebody there, right there. If you want to wear the headphones, you can. If you want to hear us. If you don't, I get it. All right.
I told Bennett that that was one area that I was good at.
Was keeping stats?
No, was winning faceoffs, which I really was actually. Really, that was one of the things I did. There was a few things that I did well. One was passing, and one was winning faceoffs. I told him I would just. It looks like we get a penalty here coming up.
I think there was a third thing you did well too, Joe.
I was a good announcer.
Beg for assists when you're on the bench.
Oh yeah, I was really good at that.
All right, here we go, Joe. Power play.
Sometimes I wasn't even on the ice at the time.
This is going to be our first power play, full power play with because we got Bo out there too.
Yeah.
So
Whitrock with it straight away. Here's Lee. He tried to play it down low. That was blocked, but he keeps control of the puck. It goes around all the way to the left point, and Whitrock down low, and Smith and Angola's shot, and a save by D'Agosto.
Yeah,
and
tough angle to shoot from. Oh, good shot there. Rebound there, Cal Smith. Oh,
a couple of good opportunities as Whitrock had the original try, and it was a bit of a screenshot. You couldn't really see him coming in.
Yeah.
And then the rebound came to Smith, as you mentioned. And D'Agosto was up to the task both times. I told Bennett what I would do is just wait till the guy's about to drop the puck and then tell the other center that his shoelace was on top. There's a shot from the top of the circle, and that was steered wide. Lee was able to keep it in. Oh, and then Eklund, unfortunately, come off his stick and out to center ice, so the Jets are going to have to set up again. Bo Bloom in the middle for...
Yeah, that was... Okay, Kel should be able to track that down.
It was in the middle for Eklund, and then, like you said, Smith was able to catch up to it. Then Brody Leah's shot goes wide. He was hoping somebody would be there to play it toward the net. Here's Kel Smith with it. It'll come back out left point for Whitrock. In the middle for Lee. Lee a shot. He was looking for a redirect. Comes back out to Whitrock, though. A shot.
Oh!
And he put that one wide.
No, DeGardo saved that.
Yeah, he did, but I think it was going to go wide anyway. And we're down to 35 seconds left to go in the man advantage.
He really had the first opportunity to shoot, and he kind of whiffed on it. And then the second one, DeGardo was able to get back in position.
Here's Whitrock again on the left point. Bloom was calling for the puck, never did get it. Now it goes all the way across for Lee, and it came off the front of his stick.
But the Jets, Micah.
Oh, you're right. And then a shot right on by Bennett Lemke, and a save by D'Agosto. And he will hang on for the faceoff.
Jets going to be 0 for 2. I think Omaha's 0 for 2.
There's 10 more seconds. They could win a faceoff and get another try here.
And looks like the Jets going to be 0 for 2.
9 seconds left to go in the power play. Lemke did not win that draw, but it does come up the boards, and it comes, and a shot goes wide. Rebound Norman. The penalty is over, so you're right. That could have been an icing call. They did wave it off for whatever reason. Ekton trying to play it into the corner.
The power play was over, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was iced before after the penalty was already done, but sometimes it's hard to tell that.
Yeah.
And by the way, for the record, it is when the guy shoots the icing. It's not when it crosses the goal line as to whether or not it's, as far as whether or not it's legal to do that while shorthanded.
Right.
Although, as I said before, what's kind of interesting about that is in every other division, okay, so there's 2 divisions in USA hockey, high school and adult hockey, in which you can ice the puck during a power play. All the other ones you're not allowed to.
Right.
As that goes by D'Agosto, and they wave off icing again, but now they blow it dead. That's the second time you had one guy waving it off and the other guy blew the whistle. That's
the young kid here who's waving it off, and the guy in the back's linesman's calling it. I'm not sure this young kid knows what he's really doing.
They could have just done a 3-man system if that was the case.
Yeah, he might. I don't even know if he's he might be a high schooler. He doesn't look very old.
Nope. We'll say that. In Kansas City, no matter what you think, as far as the officiating is concerned there, we very rarely get high schoolers.
True.
Doing games. Some are not that far removed, but comes straight away, and a shot by Bloom goes wide. Rebound, and the Lancers will play it out to center ice. Good job by Amon to get back and break that up. Here's Brody McAfee. He plays it off the near boards, trying to go to, I'm not sure if it was himself or Wood, but either way, it was intercepted.
Where he was going with it. Arnold was coming up, getting ready to change.
There's a screenshot, a save by Krugel, and he will hang on.
So 20, looks like shots are 19-19 right now?
Yep.
Okay.
They're even up at 19. With 12:03 left to go, second period. Still a scoreless game here in Omaha, Nebraska. Second straight Nebraska weekend for us.
Yeah.
And then the only other one we've got is hopefully in Des Moines.
Yeah.
The last end of the month.
We'll hopefully go to Des Moines, and then we won't be up I-29 into the Nationals.
Yeah.
No, actually, we won't come up there. We'll go 35 to 80 to Minnesota.
Where is Nationals?
Plymouth, Minnesota.
You're right. You would want to take a 35 for that.
Yeah.
So, and I won't be there because they won't let me.
They won't let you.
I'm pretty sure they'd let me go.
They actually sent out a.
No, they won't let me broadcast.
No, they're actually not even going to let. They're not even going to let parents broadcast.
Really? Yeah.
Or film. If a parent films, they could be fined up to $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to let parents know. Most of our parents don't film.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Even if you're not live streaming.
It doesn't matter.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of curious about that if somebody tried to like make some sort of a First Amendment claim.
Yeah.
Saying that, it's newsworthy and they're, a member of the press. That there's a shot right on by Whitrock.
Oh.
Puck was loose in front, comes straight away. Jets, by the way, are on the power play here.
Yeah. Number 16 got a power play for them.
Yeah.
They just can't get it in. One time.
Yep.
God, getting shots, quality
They are
shots.
at that.
But nothing good right now. We got a minute 6.
I want to see if I can. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, or if I'm able to change the time on it or not. I don't think. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can. So Jets still on the power play. Whitrock straight away. Lee sends it across for Bloom. That comes in front. Whitrock, and boy, he missed everything. Went off the glass behind the net. Then a shot
high
by Bloom, and that I don't think ever got through.
No, well, they're packing it in pretty deep in the zone.
Yeah.
Right in front of the net. I mean, they're telling us shoot through them.
So Nicholson after for this one, goes behind the net. He comes away with it. Yeah, but he had a man in front. Lemke couldn't get him the puck, and they'll send the puck the length of the ice. That's about going to do it for the power play. 2 seconds left.
So the Jets technically. Jets and JV and varsity right now are 0 for 10 in the power play.
Wow. Here is Brenneman a shot. And then Nicholson, the rebound, never got through. And now the puck is out to center ice. Trying to work in is Boucher for the Lancers. Goes back in the net. He centered one, but nobody there. And puck goes all the way back into the Lancer.
Should be an icing.
No, it wouldn't be
icing.
icing.
They're going to wave it up. Oh, yeah, right.
They sent it themselves.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So Stonebreak sent it ahead. Now long shot by Norman was wide. And now puck goes right across the middle of the Jets crease area, but the Lance player there couldn't get a stick on it. Now the puck goes back in the net. Brody McAfee trying to knock it down. He does, but he sent it right to a Lancer player, and now it's played down the ice. This could be icing.
Yeah, it's going to be icing.
And they will call icing again.
That's what that was a legitimate icing call.
And we will get a face-off. 7:58 left to go in the second period. Just past the halfway point of this game. Still haven't had our first goal yet by either team. The dangerous thing with the Jets and the failure to take advantage of the power play opportunities is you got to figure that there will be some opportunities eventually that the Lancers are going to get. There's a turn and a shot by Whitrock, never got through. That was blocked. Bloom going after for the rebound. And a sharp angle shot must have hit the side of the net, it looked like. Now in the middle, it was knocked away. There's a delayed penalty coming up. It's on Omaha.
On Omaha.
No, it's on the Jets.
Oh, it's on the
Jets.
I think he's going to call interference on
But
Bloom.
what I don't understand is why they didn't blow it dead while
Right.
the Jets had the puck, and if the penalty was on them,
Yeah,
which
he's
it
going to
was.
call interference on Bloom. Yeah,
I'm not sure if he forgot who the penalty was on or who had the puck or what. But,
yeah.
But that, I mean, because based on who had the puck, I was for the minute there it looked like they pulled their goalie when
It was a pretty good call.
Yeah,
Bloom kind of boxed the guy out. So
well, like I said, this was most likely going to happen at some point.
we've already killed one. Then when Bloom was in the box, see if we can kill another one.
Well, we'll need to. That's the thing.
And we've gotten shorties before.
We have.
Against Sioux City last week, a couple weeks ago, got 2 of them.
And speaking of which, here's Lemke trying to chip and chase in front, but going back for it is Walsh. Behind the net, Lemke works it free. And then he had his pocket picked, and it comes back the other way. This is Lee with the puck.
We got a 3-on-2 opportunity.
Robert Lee, and he goes across in a shot and a blocker save. Krugel was a little out of position there for a minute, but the Lancers couldn't get the puck. It goes back of the net. Let's try to ring it around, and they finally do clear it down the ice. Minute 10 left to go in the power play for Omaha. Works it up the left wing and into the zone. Trying to go coast to coast, and the puck comes loose for just a second, and the Jets will ring it around the boards, and then Wood sends it the rest of the way. Puck in the neutral zone. Lee knocked that down, but came right to a Lancer player. They will gain the zone, at least for the moment. Puck goes back in the net. They try to center it. That was knocked down by a Jets player. Couldn't get it out. Tried to send it down the ice, but it was blocked at the defense. I think that was Walsh.
Yeah.
No, that's Walsh.
It was number 5.
It was Hollingsworth who did that.
Yeah, I can't read their names on the back because I don't have the sheet in my hand.
I gave you one.
I know. By the time I look down, too late.
Plus the one that I give you has really small letters on it.
Yeah.
Do you have reading glasses?
Absolutely. All right. Leave it straight. O'Kel Smith by himself.
Turns
Shot.
and shoots, and a save by DiAgosto. Had a pretty good opportunity there. Here's Lee trying to work back the other way. Trying to work in the middle with it. He has a shot, and he put it wide off the end boards, or glass behind the net, really. Jets get it out to center ice. Trying to carry in Nicholson, but bouncing puck, he never really did get a good possession of it. Amon knocks that down. He gets a whack from his stick. The puck's still loose. Lee is over there for the Lancers. The puck comes loose again and comes out to center ice. And this is Logan Walsh. He'll dump it in. Long shot sticked aside by the goaltender Krugel. Comes ahead.
All right.
Lancers knock it down. The puck goes into the corner. Now back in the
Got
net.
a penalty here.
Delayed penalty again on the Jets. And they will touch up. And with 4:24 left to go, let's see what it's going to look like. A hooking call, perhaps.
Yeah, it looks like it's a hook on Lemke. Nope. Yep, Lemke. All right, so that makes it their third power play.
And it is a hooking call on Bennett Lemke. 4:24 left to go in the second period. Jets and Lancers scoreless. Off the draw comes back. And a nice little stick that time at the line by Brody Lee. And that breaks things up. Lancers will have to try and set up again. This is Evans with it. Sends it on the left side. Now right side they were looking there, but wide of the goal. Now they try the wraparound, and the puck comes loose. And the Jets just barely able to get it out to center ice. A couple of players, Jet and a Lancer got tied up together. And
The ref was looking right at it,
Yeah.
watching them, making sure.
well, they
everything was
separated and left,
Yeah.
and I think they even shook hands or something.
good. I don't know about that.
Trying to work in, right side shot, and they score. Well, the power play again becomes the Achilles heel for the Jets, as Lemke's penalty ends up coming back to cost them, and they now trail at 1-0 with 3:38 left to go in this second period.
At 13:22 in the second period, Omaha power play goal. Starting number 13, Parker Busher.
That puck was knocked out by a high stick. So Busher from Preble was the goal.
Hey, Noah Bush scored it.
So
Like 4
that will
seconds
give
left.
them their 1-0 lead with a power play goal.
So Cam missed on the pass. He passed it like 2 minutes later, and
Whitrock line comes out.
oh,
What's his name for the Chiefs? Dave Tobe, is that his name? That does our special teams?
Yeah.
We need him.
I don't know. Chiefs special teams weren't so good this year.
We have been having some issues with that this year, though. Both sides, JV and varsity.
Yes, it's really been hard to watch in some ways. I mean, it's just we're not. I mean, we're JVs, varsity and JVs are 0 for 10.
Yeah.
Almost 2 for 6, and they won the JV game, and they're winning this game. And
In
based
both
on those
cases,
power
close.
plays.
Yeah, and close situations. But,
Right.
And that's the thing about that sort of stuff, is that you can certainly overcome not always scoring power play goals and whatnot.
Right.
But when games are close, then the teams that end up with the
That's being nice.
yep with the better numbers on the power play have a decided advantage.
Right.
One of the things that they always say that one of the things you hope for as a team is if you can manage to get the combination of your power play and penalty kill percentage to go above 100, then that means you're doing well.
100%.
Yeah.
Nobody does 100%, Joe.
No, the combination of both of them.
Oh,
So if there's Lee trying to go after for a loose puck. He's got a man in front with him, and a good job defensively by the Jets to break that up. That was Bo Bloom getting back to avoid the odd man advantage. But yeah, so if you score, let's say 20% on the power play and can stop 85,
Yeah, I get it.
that gets you 105%.
Right,
That's a
yeah.
good number.
Well,
Like you just said, we were 0 for 10.
We're 25%. Yeah.
Well, you said we were 0 for 10 today,
yeah.
and they are 2 for 6. That
Right.
means that that our total is 67%.
Right.
0% and 67% makes
Right.
67%.
Yeah.
That's not what you're looking for, and not even close.
Right.
Whereas on their side, they have 100% and 33%, so
Right.
their number is 133.
Yeah.
So they're well above 100.
Right. And that's why they're winning.
Yeah. Here's Cale Smith. A lead pass for Nicholson, but he had it poked away. Lemke couldn't go in because Nicholson would have been off sides. And the Lancers come back the other direction. They'll dump it in, steered aside by Krugel. There, Baker.
Well, by the scoreboard, we're out shooting them 30, 23, 20. Well, it's probably 20, 20, 23 now.
Yeah.
24 for them. Back door. Okay.
We're down to 83 seconds left to go. Tipped into the zone by Nicholson.
Looks like we're going to have to do what we did last week against Lincoln, Joe. Do it in the third period.
Yep. Chucky and Now Lemke comes back to help out on defense. Comes around. Smith tried to get it to Chucky, and that just didn't happen. And here's Chucky again. He'll play it up the near side board. Takes a hit. And the Jets up ahead. Cale Smith. He'll just send it in cross corner. As he got to the red line, Jets changing behind the play. And with the puck. And it's Wood.
Ooh,
and a
good
backhand shot saved by D'Agosto.
Good shot by Wood.
It was. As we've said before, he's
had some good
managed
shots.
to come up with at least a good shot or two almost every game in the last, 5-6 games or so at least. 20 seconds ago in the period. Brenneman was checked at the line. Now it's Wood. He overskated. Was able to knock the puck away, and now here's McAfee, but there's only 10 seconds left to go. He'll backhand it up the near boards. Boy, behind the play, Wood and Lee got into it with each other. And that's going to do it. The buzzer sounds, and then Wood and Lee come together a little bit right at the end as well. So the buzzer sounds, and the locker rooms will be attended, but now it's the Omaha Junior Lancers with the 1-0 lead. So a power play goal for Omaha, the only scoring in the game, much less the second period. And 17 minutes of hockey is left for Kansas City if they want to avoid going 0 for Saturday here in Omaha.
Yeah. All right, Joe, we'll see you a little bit. You want another drink?
Yeah, please. Okay. We'll see what we can do when we come back. The intermission slideshow awaits, and then we'll have the third period for you coming up after this on Kansas City Jets Hockey. Welcome back out to the Liberty First Credit Union Arena here in Ralston, Omaha, Nebraska. Joel Becker, Gary Scamona. Kansas City Jets hockey. Jets trailing the Lancers, junior Lancers. 1-0 as we're just about set to go for the third period. So I said to you just before we got on, if they can win a period, they're guaranteed at least a point. If they execute the game plan that my adult league team tries to execute, then they'll win. You know what our game plan is, right?
Don't get scored on.
No, score more than the other team does.
There you go. Same.
If you execute, I guarantee victory.
Yeah, right.
So we are underway here in the third
Good shot
period.
by Brody Lee, but nothing in that.
Well, and again, it's a very close game. D'Agosto has played really well for the junior Lancers, and one power play goal is the difference in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, be careful over there, big guy. Knock everything over.
I was just gonna say this stuff on here is fragile. I thought, by the way, about putting it on the seats to try and get it up a little higher. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
They shouldn't have a 65-year-old guy doing this camera. I can't even see the damn puck.
Now you know how people at home feel.
Well, I know now.
In the meantime, here is Ekton with it. He will get to the red line and dump it in, but D'Agosto went ahead and stopped it, and so we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Maybe we get one of them to do it.
Yeah. No.
15:39 showing on the clock. Jets need a goal. Still plenty of time in this one. Kind of oblivious to the idea that you're standing in front of us, right?
Yeah.
Puck comes out to center ice. Jackson Norman with it.
I wish they
pass.
didn't let.
I was just gonna say that
the kids in here.
Well, we talked about before that again that this is one of the more difficult places in the league to do a webcast from.
Right.
From a number of reasons, and when I first heard, because you sent me the information earlier this week, and I first heard that they had, finally sort of set it up so that the home team would be on one side, the visiting would be on there, and then this middle section would be reserved for us. I'm like, oh, good, because you remember every year we would always get a group of fans that would try and come in here, and like completely oblivious to the idea that anybody else is in the arena with them.
Right, and now it's.
I thought for a minute,
players.
We'll be fine, because they're going to keep all those people out of here, but didn't happen that way. Oh well. 15 minutes left to go. We've played 2 of this third period. Walsh behind the net takes down Bloom, and a bit of a reaction from the crowd, but in the meantime the Jets go ahead, and here's Arnold. He gets the red line, dumps it in, goes off of Pruss and back behind the net. Into the near corner. McAfee was able to take it, but the Lancers will take over again, and working ahead with it is Evans. He works all the way into the zone. A sharp angle shot, and saved by Krugel. And the puck comes loose in front again. And eventually it'll go into the far corner. Now the Jets try and clear it. They do get it out to center ice.
Should be an icing call.
Yeah, they do call icing. I wasn't sure if it hit anybody on the way through, but they rule it did not, and so we'll get a face-off. 2:44 into the third period. These same 2 teams at it tomorrow. 10 and noon are the scheduled game times here. And of course, you can all watch it on the Jets Hockey Network. Better late than never.
All right, he's back. Fair enough.
Comes out to center ice. Eklund couldn't get control of it. Here's Norman.
How come I can see the puck so much better, Joe, not looking in that camera?
That is a good question. I'm not really sure. Here's Brody Lee trying to work ahead with it. He'll work in on left wing. Bit of a sharp angle shot. Blocker behind the net comes in. And Whitrock shoots and scores.
All right.
Lane Whitrock ties the game.
Yeah, that was a Brody Lee tipped it back out in front, and Whitrock was right there. Was able to get it underneath DeGardo's pads, I believe.
We'll see what we can see here on the replay.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
How'd you think it went in, Joe? Under his pad or what?
I think it went over it. Like it
over
hit
the pad?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, it went over it after hitting his pad.
Okay.
So in the meantime,
Well, we're 1-1.
yep.
Back in another game. Let's make things happen here, Micah. Uh-oh. Yep.
So brand new ball game. I said if we could win the period, we would be guaranteed at least a point, and that is certainly still true. As we're down under 13 minutes left to go, but you know one thing you can't do is let down after you finally get your goal. And the puck back of the net, picked up by Lemke.
Yeah, they were looking for an interference from it looks like that's they didn't call the one on Bloom, and they didn't call the one there on Walsh either.
Yeah. So in the meantime, Lancers trying to get it out to center. They do, but it's going to go the length of the ice, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call.
It's going to be an icing. There we go. All right.
So 12:23 left to go, regulation time. 1-1 our score. Of course, this is how things were in the JV game as well.
Right. Yeah, they scored first, and the JVs came back and tied it.
Stayed tied until 2 minutes left.
To go.
Now they'll try and walk in again. Good job defensively by Ekton. Centering pass, that was broken up. A little bit behind Pruss. And now Whitrock up ahead to Eklund. Makes a move into the zone. He was knocked down. The puck comes loose in front, and Lee.
That was a great redirect by Lee. Unfortunately, just DeGardo was right there and got a glove on it.
So DiGasto, as I've said before, has been very good today.
He's a pretty good goalie, period.
Yeah,
so.
They've had good goaltenders here in
Omaha
for years.
Goaltenders here. I know.
Yeah.
They breed them. Why can't they just send one our way? we got a good goaltender.
Complain.
Right
I was just going to say we've and not just right now.
We've had years. Yeah, we've had good goaltending.
Yeah, over the years, I would say that has not been a sore spot for us.
No,
we've generally had pretty good goaltending. Oh, that could have been a 3-on-2, but Eklund never really did get control of it. And now Cutler will play it into the zone. That was knocked back out. It's sent in again by Evans. Up ahead off of Whitrock and into the zone. Back forward is Pruss. Pair of number 2s. Comes back out to center ice and Bloom. Went off his stick, so there's no icing here. Zaman will play it around on the far side boards. Sakale Smith got it out to center ice. Whitrock tried to play it ahead, but that was broken up, and back the other way Walsh. He'll play it in the middle and in on goal, and a save by Krugel. Sever was in that general area. Another shot by Stonebreaker. That was steered wide, comes loose in front. That was shot well wide. Rebound.
Oh, Cal Smith's going to take a penalty.
Yep, this one could be a bad penalty,
this
too.
Could be a 2 and a 10.
I would say he'll be lucky if that's all he gets. So Smith is off. The 2 referees both had their arms up, so they're going to probably have a quick talk about this.
I think it shouldn't be no more. His shoulder went into the board, not
Yeah.
a head. I don't think it should be any more than a 2-10, Joe.
Well, I would agree with you, but you
And
never
I'm not
know.
saying that because it's our guy, but
Yeah.
He's over there. It's on the KC bench.
They always have to talk about, like I said, it was pointed out a few weeks back that they did change the rules up in USA Hockey. If you remember, for years, there was a rule that said that if a player was injured as a result of a penalty, it became a major in a game misconduct. But they've taken that out of the rules, so it's not an automatic call anymore. We've talked about that in the past, that it was never. I never liked that verbiage in the first place because they didn't define what an injury was.
right.
And
Well,
so
kids can lay down and then
Right.
come back in next shift. You know what I mean?
they're just going to call it a check from behind.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be the 2 and 10. And yeah, it's 2 minutes that's gone up on the board, so that is what it is. And I mean that's the right call.
Right. Yeah. No. Absolutely. All right. We got to kill a penalty now.
So Brenneman's going to go over and serve the 2. But, that like we talked about before, this is a Lancer team that has already scored a power play goal. It is the goal that they got was on the power
not
play.
his shoulder because he's putting his arms around. You would think I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. That
Okay.
could have
Well,
been
hopefully
be a
he's okay.
knee,
Yeah.
anything.
Could be a lot of things.
And he could have just had his gauge rattled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was that.
Yeah.
Number 37, Cale Smith. 2-minute check from behind, which also carries a 10-minute misconduct.
Well, bottom line is this.
And we'll be missing
We're
Cale
hoping-
Smith for the rest of the game, basically.
Well, I hope,
Yeah.
because if it isn't, they scored in the first 22 seconds.
Well, there is actually the possibility that we could get him back in overtime if the game,
exactly.
even if they don't score.
Right.
But the power play here for the Junior Lancers comes back out toward the point.
Yeah, here's a prime example, Joe, what I talked about. If they took him off the ice
Yeah.
when 22 seconds, he go and when 22 seconds into the overtime, he can come back into the game. Well, he can't if he's on the bench.
Right.
Well, he could. They told him to leave his clothes on.
Well, that's what the guy from the league told us.
Right, yeah.
That he's supposed to sit in the locker room with all of his stuff
he just
on.
sits on the bench. It's the ideal thing.
Yeah. So in the meantime, trying to work in Hollingsworth, had it poked away from him. Puck goes back to the net. I'm on after for it. Looks for somewhere to play it, and then he fanned as he went to shoot it down the ice. And so the Lancers maintain control. Trying to work in again. Hollingsworth, a shot hit off the post and goes out of play.
Ooh, that was a solid post shot, too.
I was just going to say he beat Krugel clean, who probably didn't see it.
You can hear that down. You can hear that in Council Bluffs.
Yeah, it looked like that again that it was a screenshot that Krugel just never saw.
Never saw it, right.
And it went right by him, rang off the post. And so there'll be a face-off. Tried to go ahead with it, did Whitrock. And good job by Eklund to poke it out to center ice. So still another 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage. And again, as we mentioned, we'll be missing Cale Smith for basically the rest of regulation time.
Right.
Evans will work into the zone. Goes back of the net. Comes out to the far side. Slap at his stick, and he'll send it down low, and Preble over there. Played it back out to the point, got it back, another shot. Oh, the puck loose at the top of the crease, and it was knocked out of harm's way by Whitrock. Couldn't clear the zone, though, and now they do.
Nice play by Bo.
Yeah, Bo Bloom.
10 seconds to go.
So we're halfway through the period. Puck comes loose, Bloom, and now here's Wood. Wood will walk into the zone, shorthanded, in on goal, and he tried to get the play in the middle, but he couldn't.
Trying to get into Jasper, yeah.
And Brenneman serving the penalty is off out of the box, and so the teams are back to 5 aside. And we're down to about 8 minutes left to go.
Oh,
So here's Nicholson. So a couple of shots on that power play for the Lancers.
yeah, one that rimmed off the pipe that wasn't counted as a shot.
I was going to say that one wasn't a shot.
Right, but it was pretty. Oh, that could have been a push from behind. No call, though.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And Eklund tried to come back and looked like he ran into a wall. Here's Whitrock with it. He'll just play it down into the zone deep. 7.5 to go here in regulation time. Good job by Whitrock to knock that down. Goes into the corner with it. Now Whitrock again, back of the net. Hit the back of the net with it as he tried to center it. And now the Lancers take over and try and work in. It's a good defensive play by Ekton there. In the meantime, puck comes loose and is picked up by Teddy. He'll work in on right wing. Screen shot!
And it gets
and he
in!
scores!
Woo!
Teddy Ekton!
Ice hugger. Never got off the ground.
And again, like I said, it was a bit of a screenshot.
So number 94, Maribel, just came back on the ice. The one who went off hurt. So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. But there's an example, Joe, to find an injury.
Yep.
I mean, he, 2 shifts later, he's back on the ice. So that's why it's hard.
The Jets get their first lead of the weekend, 2-1.
Now this is a big shift here.
Just under 7 minutes left to go in regulation time. Still plenty of time for either team. As the puck goes into the Omaha end. So this is one of those times where as the Jets, you hope to see them play smart.
Right, yeah.
Now, you don't want to sit on a 2-1 lead with 6.5 minutes to go, but at the same time, you also
don't want to give odd man rushes
right,
either.
and also you don't want to take any penalties that aren't necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of things that applies to, but just play solid, safe hockey is a good first start. Don't turn the puck over near the blue line. All the things they tell you to do all the time.
We're not going to get Cal Smith back until after the game. Hopefully
we don't get him back
till tomorrow.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what we want. We don't get him back until tomorrow.
That would be a best case scenario. So 5.5 minutes left to go in this one. Puck goes the length of the ice. They say no icing. Out of the net, Krugel leaves it for Ekton. The hero of the moment.
He's got an assist. I think they gave him an assist on our first goal, and he got that goal. So Teddy Ekton with 3 points, 2 points today so far.
I'll say 2.
Yeah, 2 points so far.
Norman will play it up ahead on left wing. And that's the sort of thing we're talking about, where you just sort of keep it out of harm's way and don't, make the safe play. Trying to work in on goal. A shot by Evans, and that hit off the end boards. It's loose in front. And the net is off, so the whistle has blown. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving afterwards. And everybody will separate off.
5:02 to go, Joe.
Yeah.
Goes today by Whitrock. And did you go off again?
No.
Oh.
I was asking for a little help.
Oh, yeah, right.
And got it.
Thank you.
So 5:02 left to go here in regulation time.
Yeah, good goes by Whitrock and Teddy Ekton here. So 2 goals in this period.
All in the third period.
Yeah.
Team in trailing 1-0, but Lancers are still dangerous here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
As the play comes in front, that was Severa, but he couldn't get the shot on goal, and Bloom plays it in the middle, trying to work in Nicholson. Now back the other direction.
Take a stupid penalty.
And a good job there to take it away from
He's
Walsh
got a
by
2-on-1,
Lemke.
maybe.
And he tried to lead it in for Wood, but couldn't do it. Or couldn't get possession. And then a long shot by Amon right on and a save by D'Agosto, and he will hang on.
Thank you.
4.5 minutes left to go. 4:31. Let's see. They have got the shots now 30-27.
Yep, for
in
us.
favor of the Jets. And, of course, Wood is playing on Kel Smith's spot on this Lemke line.
Right.
Because of the misconduct involved in the check from behind. And here is McAfee, who's now out there with Wood and Lemke. As they're just in the middle of changing.
Just took Jasper off, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get the line, which I presume will now have Brenneman and Arnold on it, because Wood is playing in the.
Yeah, if he goes down to that third line.
Yeah. Well, he brought him out there.
Well, he's putting the first line
but you're right,
out.
the first line's coming out. Although Brody's still out there taking Brody Lee's place. Now he'll go off for Brody Lee, and now they're going to call that offside.
Really? Was that off? That puck came out?
No, it didn't.
So what was the offside?
The offsides was
Whitrock was behind.
No, the offside. It was actually Cole put himself offside.
Right.
So what happened was Cole had the puck. He let it go. Then he skated into the zone. Then he reached back and grabbed the puck.
Put the puck.
Yeah, some linesmen would still allow that, would consider that, because they would say he had possession the whole time.
Yeah.
But this particular linesman ruled he let his possession go when he let go of the puck. And it was, I would have been okay with either call, to be quite honest. I think you could make a case either way. Puck comes out to center ice as we're down to 3:20 left to go in regulation time. Jets hanging on 2-1 lead. But Rock line is out with Brody Lee and now Wood out there.
The question is, who's he going to go with? Yeah, that's going to be the question.
Well, again, Eklund was out earlier, and now it's Wood, and then a long shot by Pruss and a glove save.
He's going with Jasper, and Jasper and
yeah, they're
Wood.
finishing off the Lemke line. So Lemke's out there with Wood and Nicholson.
Yeah, the second line because of Kel Smith's out.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
3:02. Of course, we'll eventually start keeping an eye on D'Agosto to see if he comes out, if the things stay the way they are, as Krugel makes a save there. There's a penalty coming up, and it's going to be on the Omaha.
Oh, yeah.
To the chagrin of many of the people sitting in this section of the stands, but.
Oh, and he gave him 10-minute too.
Well, he gave him an unsportsmanlike conduct because of arguing about the penalty.
Did he give him 4 minutes, or did he give him a 2 and a 10?
Well, I don't know.
He might have given him 4 because he gave one.
He gave the unsportsmanlike conduct signal, and the thing about that is that so they've put 2 minutes up on the clock so far.
That he gave him 2 and he went like this, Joe. He gave him the misconduct.
Well, he went like this. Because that's normal. And again, if he was arguing the call, then the proper thing for him to do is to give him first an extra 2, and then throwing a stick like that. They're gonna throw him out. Now it may only be a 10-minute misconduct, but honestly, they should.
It should be a 4-minute penalty.
But I believe so. That's not what's on the clock right now. But more importantly,
Red's got a question. That should be a 4-minute penalty.
And it's also possible they haven't updated the clock. I don't know. Now the good news is that even at 2 minutes, it takes away most of regulation. Same with in our situation.
2 minutes for roughing. In addition, a 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike conduct has also been.
So it's 2 and 10 is what they gave him.
Yeah, they gave him a 2 for roughing, and then they gave him a 2 for talking.
Yeah. But again, like I said,
it could have been 4.
Yeah, if he was arguing the call, the thing about unsportsmanlike conduct is you can be guilty of unsportsmanlike conduct and not be disputing the call. In other words, you could,
Right, yeah.
But if you are disputing the call, then you're supposed to get a 2-minute penalty first and then a 10.
Right. Yeah, he could have got both.
Yeah.
Got a 2-minute roughing, got a 2-minute misconduct, and a 10-minute misconduct. 2 minute, right.
regardless, the good news is, like I said, is that when this penalty ends, there will be less than a minute to go.
I think it'd be like 48 seconds. I think the Jets are playing. They want to score, but if they don't, it's not going to be a big deal. You know what I mean?
Right. You want to.
You just don't want to give up a shorty.
You want to kill that 2 minutes, right?
You don't want to give up a shorty or take a penalty.
Right. I assume.
But if you can bury it right here with a goal, let's bury it.
And a shot by Lee, and a save by D'Agosto. Here's Lemke with the rebound. 94 seconds left to go. They'll play it across, and we get a whistle. Is a crease violation, perhaps?
Yeah, looks that way. No penalty, though, at least.
No. But it will be a neutral zone faceoff. So 42 seconds. Minute 30 in the regulation time. Obviously, D'Agosto's still in goal right now.
Yeah, well, he'll stay in goal while the power play is going on.
Right, unless they get
out of the
Right.
All right, that's okay.
So out of the net, Krugel. We'll leave it there for Lee.
25 seconds to go in the power play. Omaha has the tackle. Nobody's got the puck. Come on, Jets.
Almost took it away.
Yeah, not too smart on the Jets' part. That's going to be ice on the Jets. Not good.
See, now I probably would go ahead and pull him now if I were Omaha.
Right.
I might take a timeout.
And he's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Omaha is taking that timeout. And then I'd probably come out with no goalie because, again, there's a few seconds left, 14 seconds left.
He's going to pull the goalie anyways.
Right. And again, what are you accomplishing by leaving him in there?
Right.
Just on the off chance the other team wins the faceoff and goes back the other way.
Right.
I mean, you're at the point at
the bottom
this point.
line. Yeah, the bottom line is it's in your zone. So,
right, and you need you need to.
I agree.
Yeah.
And if the Jets win the faceoff and go down and score, then
then they do. Yeah.
So be it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, minute 3 on the clock. 14 seconds left in the penalty, the 2-minute part of Busher's penalty.
Yeah. Well, that timeout helped us because we're going to go back with our first line.
Yeah. Well, that's always the chance you take. You know, if you take a timeout, you know that you're going to give the other team the chance to rest as well.
And Whitrock has been doing really good at faceoffs. So. All he's got to do is win one more.
Yep.
The Cardo's out.
Yep.
How'd you say his last name?
D'Agosto.
D'Agosto is out. Okay, yeah.
At least that's what the guy that did the PA announcing. That's what he, that's what he called him when they did.
Oh, okay.
So. Alrighty, so comes straight away down to the last minute. The penalty is over. It comes back out, and a shot. That was blocked. Another shot. Oh, that almost went off a blooming in. The Jets were able to clear it out to center ice. Again, the net is empty. Down to 40 seconds left to go.
He actually did not pull him right away.
Huh.
I see. He did not pull him right away.
Didn't?
Nope.
Okay. Should have.
Well, yeah, he had to, but looked like they must have made a line change. I see jumping off the bench.
I was just going to say he pulled him because I saw him go into the bench.
Right. Okay. He's got. Okay.
So 33 seconds left to go. 6 on 5 with the goal empty to our right. And Whitrock tried to tie it up the center. The puck comes loose into the corner. They'll play it. And it comes out. Lee trying to chase it down, almost did, but couldn't. But then it comes loose.
Ice. No, it's not going to be icing.
No icing.
Nope.
But
that's going to be icy if they let it go.
No, it was tipped by Bloom. Down to 15 seconds,
I said
though.
if he let it go.
Nah, if they would have ruled he could have played it. And now the Jets will be guilty of icing.
That was, come on, Bloomy.
But there's 7.8 seconds left to go.
Yeah, Whitrock's got to win another faceoff.
Yeah.
Just flip it in the air. Where's Jake Taylor when you need him? He was a master flipper.
It's part of his golf game.
One more flip. There it is.
He did win the draw. It actually hit the linesman.
There it is. That's going to do it.
And 3 seconds left.
Is it again? Nope, that's game.
And the Kansas City Jets have come up with a come-from-behind victory over the Junior Lancers.
That's 2 games in a row, Joe. I mean, at Lincoln, we got 2 goals in the third to tie, win an overtime or a shootout. We actually got 2 goals against Fremont in the third period, but they got the one extra one that kind of hurt us. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
And then they got the empty netter. But no, good win for the Jets.
It was a very good win. And again, hopefully will come to pay dividends later on when it comes to seeding for the tournament, assuming that the Jets can do well for the rest of the season. Of course, we still got a game tomorrow to play if you don't follow up.
2-1 final, right?
Yep, 2-1 the final score.
Yep. All right, Joe, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Again, it's 10 and noon are the scheduled game times for the JV and varsity games from right here at the former Ralston Arena, now called Liberty First Credit Union. Appreciate you joining us. 2-1 the win for the Kansas City Jets. Actually, 2-1 was the score in both games, but they won the varsity game, lost the JV game. We'll be back with tomorrow's action at 10 a.m. tomorrow. 2-1 the final score here. Thanks for joining us on Kansas City Jets Hockey.